This week's book of the week is called It's Not Like Being Black by Dr. Voddie Baucham. It's a recent publication. A lot of our books of the week have been older publications, classic books that have so much wonderful, good theological, scriptural wisdom to be found in them. This one was actually just released like a week or so ago, but it's really good and timely, and I wanted to read it. And Voddie Baucham is a really good speaker, author, thinker, so I wanted to go ahead and just dive in and consume his thoughts on it, and I was not disappointed. One of the biggest lies, absolute false fictional lie that our culture has bought into in the last several decades is that someone's sexuality, their sexual preferences and desires is an orientation, that it defines who they are in the same way that someone's race is. If you've noticed, they took over the narrative and they kind of took over the civil rights kind of mantra and movement style of saying, this is who we are and we demand equal rights. And so his book actually lays out the history of the whole LGBT movement back whenever it was just the L and the G and where all that started and where it all came from and how it absolutely is not the same thing as the civil rights movement, white, black discrimination and all that. Really, really good book. Most of the books that end up on this list are wonderful, great, fabulous books that I think anyone of any age who has the ability to read should read them. This is one that I'm going to say, parents, you might want to preview it first before you let your kids read it, because he goes into the history of this particular cultural movement, and they don't keep their skeletons in their closet. They kind of lay them all right out there for everyone to see. And so, little red flag on that one for the younger folks who might be interested in this kind of read. There's some other books on that we could probably recommend. But really, really good stuff. I would definitely recommend It's Not Like Being Black by Dr. Voddie Baucham.
That little church on Liberty Hill, come praise the Lord, let your cup be filled. Raise your voices and we'll sing, let God's freedom ring from that little church on Liberty Hill.